chances, because remember, if he doesn't win, he will lose this match. He's not out of the competition, but he will drop down to the lower bracket. And Jan-Krzysztof playing the Queen's Pawn, and now the Knight coming out. We have the Queen's Gambit on the board.
Yeah, and this is a critical moment for Gukesh. And he chooses an opening, it's a very sharp opening, called the Rogozin. And these two also have played this particular variation against each other before. So what is Duda going to play? Well, he just develops his bishop and just ignores the pin against the king.
Yeah, you can see both of the bishops doing pinning. Pinning means they're tying down, pinning down one of their opponent's pieces. White can't move the knight by the bishop because he'd be moving into check, and black can't move his knight by white's bishop because he'd lose his queen. So this is a pinning strategy, very good strategy that top players often use when they're trying to get their pieces into the battle here. Now, Jan-Krzysztof is just trying to recall his data bank there in his mind, and he's trying to pick a variation where he won't have too many risks. So he captures in the center and plays a solid developing move, just moving his queen one square out there. And this has all been seen, this position. I've even had this position with the white pieces myself.
Me too. And black has a choice. Black can kick the bishop, and there you see it happening. And now he can actually strike out in the center if he's feeling very ambitious. And actually he needs to be ambitious. So of course Gukesh, he's not going to shy away from the fight. He immediately challenges that pawn in the middle of the board.
Yes, and now white has a decision to make. Normally white's pawn in front of the king moves because the only piece that white hasn't got in the game is his bishop. Now this is another way you can play. This is still what we call theory, opening, established opening ideas. This is where you have to do your homework in chess. If you want to get better, you've got to do your work. Unfortunately, none of us like it, but it's got to be done. And we're still following theory. The queen comes out, and now black has increased pressure on that pin. The white knight is under a lot of pressure there on the left hand side. Remember, the white knight can't move because white would be moving into check, which you're not allowed to do in chess. So it's about time white gets his pieces in the game here and tries to get castle. So if I was white, I'd be moving that pawn in front of my king. I have to say, Jan-Krzysztof doesn't look very comfortable here, Ivanka.
No, he doesn't look very comfortable, and instead he centralizes the knight to an active square, getting ready to kick that queen back. But of course, Gukesh, he is an aggressive player. He jumps in with the knight, and there is huge problems there with that knight on c3, and Duda attacking the queen, queen stepping forward, but still the problems persist. Now knight takes pawn is going to be in the air. There's also knight takes knight. So many possibilities for black.
I think black's done very well from this opening, and also on the clock as well, because white, Duda, clearly is not comfortable, has not prepared this position very well, because he's only got
advancing the pawns, and instead he just moves his rook and gets ready to support the advance. But wow, Duda coming in with the bishop.
Yeah, Duda's such a hard fighter here, and he's getting a bit of coordination with his pieces, but Gukesh is now moving his pawns. They're starting to get nearer and nearer the touchdown square. Can he move another one? First of all, he kicks the bishop. The bishop was attacked. It has to retreat, and here they come. They're like space invaders, just boom, 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 and they're getting all the way down the board. Look at them go. They look too strong to me.
They are too strong, and Duda with just 6 seconds on the clock, this position is going to be almost impossible to defend. But Gukesh only 13 seconds as well, and Duda fighting hard to establish a blockade, and of course Gukesh says nope, you can't have that, and desperate times, desperate measures, and Duda has given up a piece.
But the clock situation is very intense for both players here, and hang on a minute, things change a little bit here because White has won the piece back here. That gives Duda a glimmer of hope. He's no longer a piece down. He's still got this horrible pawn to deal with, but I feel he's got some chances.
1, and yes, definitely is an improvement from 2 pass pawns coming your way, but that 1 pass pawn is 2 squares away from queening. It will be making its way to its destination, and well, Duda's setting all the tricks, but there goes 1 pawn, and 4 seconds on the clock.
And you can see the White King is in a bit of trouble there, but there's no killer blow as yet. That could be the killer blow. We're going to get an ending where Black is going to queen the pawn. You can see the queen come on there, and we have now a bishop versus a rook. The rook in the ending, much more powerful than the bishop. It should be winning for Black here, but it requires a little bit of work because you still need to get one of your pawns to the other end of the board. There's a long way to go with those pawns yet.
Yeah, and it requires the Black King and the rook to coordinate on the light squares. And Gukesh rushing with that pawn advance. Perhaps that wasn't necessary, but okay, now the king is coming in, and the bishop moves backwards just to attack the pawn.
Yeah, the Black King is starting to come in, and the way you try to win this is you try to force the White King to a very bad square, and obviously you want to win one of your opponent's pawns. So Gukesh moving his king into a position where he's aiming for that pawn on the right hand side, but at the moment White's bishop is guarding that pawn, but he's going to get ready to soon go rook takes pawn, I think.
Yeah, I was actually waiting for Gukesh to do it on the move, but instead he drives the king 1 square forward and then just circles that king. He's getting ready to give a check. Here it comes.
Very nice technique here from Gukesh, because look at the Black King. It's run all the way into the position, but they're blitzing out the moves here. Their time situation is critical, but I can see another queen appearing on the board, and Duda cannot stop that pawn. His only chance is to try and use this pawn and queen.
Yeah, well, Duda making things tricky, and now here it comes. The race is in progress. Now, can Duda miraculously pull off a draw? Just the pawns? No, absolutely not. And Gukesh does it, winning with a Black on demand. The match is now going to be decided by Armageddon.
That's right, we have an Armageddon match coming up there. Gukesh doing the impossible.